Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is the official test drive and the walk around video for the Panther, the 1979 300 SD. So let's go ahead and do the test drive. It is a beautiful day here in Georgia. However, it is pollen season. And I don't know if you guys have been to the southeast during pollen season, but there is basically a snowstorm of yellow snow. So I'm going to just test drive this, and then we're going to put it right back into the garage because I don't want to mess up Scott's beautiful detail job. All right, let's put her into drive, and we definitely need AC. All right, here we go. Man, it's nice to be in a 116 again. I haven't driven one of these cars in a while, and like I say in all my videos, these are my favorite. They're just, I always talk about the first thing I notice when I get into one of these diesel Mercedes, and it is how comfortable the 116 chassis is. It's wider, the seat's more comfortable, you have more room on the interior. So we'll just take it down through a couple of little back roads here. I want to test out the suspension, and then we're going to get it out onto Georgia 400 and get her up to speed, test the cruise control. We'll just keep that on low. And guys, the shifting on the 116 chassis compared to the 123s, or even the 126s, is just superior. There's not as complex of a vacuum system. The cars ride smoother, in my opinion. Well, I don't know if it's an opinion. I think it's a better suspension design. There's not as much body roll. The cars are more planted. In my professional opinion, the 116 chassis is the pinnacle of Mercedes engineering. And like I said in my videos, the cars are a little more difficult to work on than the 123 or the 126 chassis, but you're definitely rewarded by the comfort and the ride quality of a 116. And these cars are extremely difficult to find like this. I think this is only the third or fourth one I've found in the last 4 years. Downshift was perfect around that turn. Brakes feel good. You know, I've got all new brakes on here. The kickdown switch works. I just pressed the accelerator all the way down. The acceleration is fantastic. It just kicked the transmission down a gear. You know, there's a switch underneath the accelerator pedal, and if you click that switch, it'll drop you down a gear. Here's a little roundabout here where I want to test the body roll, feel the shocks and suspension. Always take a little speed through here. Oh yeah, fantastic. Way less body roll in these cars compared to the 126 300 SD. The engineers, of course, did a redesign of the suspension on those cars, and I think it was for economic purposes, not actually better design. I think it was probably more geared towards easier assembly on the assembly line. Excellent acceleration up this hill. These cars keep up with modern traffic, no problem whatsoever. The 0 to 60 time is usually like somewhere between 13 and 15 seconds. That's a healthy engine. right, we're gonna get up here to the Georgia Autobahn. We'll try to do a 0 to 60 test if we can. Just depends on how the traffic is. I do have some cars in front of me. Everything's running fantastic. Our temp is exactly, it's about 180, 185, exactly where it should be. Idle oil pressure is outstanding. And we'll get out here and also test the cruise control, get the car, you know, up to highway speed. We'll get up to around, you know, 75, 80, depending on what traffic is like. And I may be able to do this 0 to 60 right here. We're gonna see. There is a car behind me, and yeah, it's gonna be tough to do this today, guys. There's a lot of traffic. I'm gonna try to stop here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, you guys. So here we go. That's floored. Perfect shift. Oh man, that's excellent. 60. Those shift points are outstanding. Very, very healthy engine. I mean, it's only got 50,000 miles on it. All right, let's go ahead. Get over a couple of lanes here, and we're gonna test the cruise control. All right, let's get over one more here. Get her up to speed. There we go, that's pretty good. We'll go about 70. I'm gonna hit the cruise control on here. All right, there you go. My foot is not on the accelerator, and we're holding right there. 68, 69 miles per hour. Cruise control is working excellent. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and disengage the cruise control. There we go. And guys, as you can see, I'm keeping up with modern traffic, no problem. The 617 turbo is perfectly fine. Now it's the 240D that you want to watch out for. But these, the 300 SD with the turbo, no problem. I mean, I'm passing cars, and she is running, this is cruising speed, right about, I like to run them right about 3,200 RPMs and about 70 miles an hour. That's really the sweet spot. Now you can run them faster. Sorry for the camera adjusting there. You can run them faster, no problem, but this is kind of the sweet spot. 70, 75, 32, 3,400 RPMs. Man, this car is driving fantastic. It's tracking straight, no wind noise on the inside. Let's go ahead and turn on the climate control here. Turn on the AC. Oh yeah, climate control is working perfect. This is such a nice car. I think this is the nicest 116 that I've found in a while. Just the overall condition of the vehicle. Yeah, I think it is. Archie's car was really nice. That was that white one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try the a brake test right here. We're gonna pull off the exit. And these are brand new brake pads and rotors. So ready, 1, 2, 3, brake. That's hard braking. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Brakes are outstanding condition. All right, let's spin around here. I love the climate controls on the 116. People always complain about that servo, but this wheel right here, it is so much more responsive than the 123s and 126s. See, I can roll it up to like 72 or 75, and the fan will slowly slow down its speed, and it's just so nice. It's much quieter than a 123 too. I just love 116s. All right, we're gonna spin around here, get back on the interstate. Well, I guess it's not interstate, it's Georgia 400. There's no slop in the steering. The previous owner actually replaced the steering coupler. On hot rods, you call that the rag joint, but I think it's the steering coupler. And so there's like zero slop in the steering wheel, very tight steering. I drove one of these cars for 12 years, guys. Mine was a 1980 300 SD, and it was the best car I have ever owned, hands down, no comparison. Somebody saw it in one of my videos and actually called me and bought it. But I drove that thing for 12 years. It was the Heisenberg. This one, of course, is called the Panther because the paint code matches those old World War II German Panzer tanks. All right, let's go ahead and merge over and give it some throttle. Go ahead and hop up here into the fast lane. All right, there we go. Easily keeping pace with traffic. We could drive like this all the way to California. Man, it's gonna hurt to let this car go. I know I'm talking a lot in this video, guys, but I just love these cars. They're my favorite ones. Wow, that's actually getting kind of cold. I'm gonna turn off the AC compressor. It has been converted to 134. New compressor, new dryer. Let's go ahead and get her up to speed here, see what she can do. There we go. I mean, there's 80 and we're about 3,500. Running fantastic. Well, guys, that's it for the test drive. This car is working fantastic, exactly how it's supposed to be. The suspension's good, the brakes are good, cruise control, climate control, tracks straight, the steering's excellent. This is officially done. I'm gonna go do the walk around video, and I'll go ahead and record a little bit more driving as I go back to my shop. But hope you enjoyed this test drive video. I was booking it back there with the AC on. You see our temp is exactly where it should be. It's about 180, 185. The operating range that's accepted is between that white bar and that white bar. That is normal operating range on these cars. So you'll see it, depending on driving, you'll see it fluctuate from 175 up to about the 200 mark there. And that's completely normal on these cars. You can see our odometer is correctly working. Clock is correctly working. Let's go ahead and check out this radio. Turn up the antenna. Guys, that's the original radio. How awesome is that? With the strongest cash offer. All right, let's turn that back off. Antenna works great. I just love finding these original owner cars that were so well cared for. It's very, very difficult to find 116s in this condition, guys. Turn back on our AC. That turns the compressor on, engages. Let's just do low. I'm going to roll it down to about 72. Center vent's correctly open. Hear how quiet it is? In a 123 or 126, it would be a lot louder. I don't know why the 116s have a much quieter air conditioner. gonna head up to my shop here and go ahead and shoot the walk around video. Perfect, beautiful day for it. Well, here we are, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.